Yeah, we have now started. So, Foxy La Chingona, how you doing?
What's good? It's your girl, Foxy La Chingona, a.k.a. Foxy Baby. My Projekt Mayhem.
Yeah,
What's up, Kid Icarus?
How
you feeling?
Same thing. I'm feeling all right. Feeling all right. Got up this morning and worked out with some homies from church, and so I'm feeling all pumped. Had to work off all that Thanksgiving food. You know?
Yeah. Oh my God, you're telling me. I ate a lot.
Yeah.
I ate too much.
What's your go-to food in Thanksgiving? What's your favorite dish?
Well, see, like my girl, she made this what is it, like stuffing, like cornbread stuffing.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. It tastes really good. And
oh yeah, stuffing's one of the best parts.
Fire, you know?
Like I can't stand turkey. I think it's like one of the worst meats. Like as far as meats go, it's the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
But the stuffing and the mashed potatoes and stuff, that's what it's all about. I made some turkey enchiladas this year. Yeah. My mom makes great enchiladas, so I asked her for her turkey enchilada recipe, brought it to the families to Thanksgiving, and it was a big hit. I've been eating them like crazy, all the leftovers, you know?
Dude, same.
Yeah. I ate a full pumpkin pie yesterday.
No way.
Yeah. Because I had it for Thanksgiving, a whole pumpkin pie left over, and I was like, I want to get back on a diet as soon as this is over, so like I'm just going to eat it all one day. So like every meal I added like a slice of pumpkin pie afterwards, just so I was like, I'm going to get it out the way and then start clean on Saturday. And yeah. Yeah,
we had a lot of pie too. Like my sister, she ordered a lot of pie from Polly's Pies in Montebello. Shout out to them because their pies is like on point. I had this one that's called Pumpkin Dream. That's one of my favorites. So it has pumpkin and cheesecake. So it's like pumpkin and cheesecake.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, so it's like, that's my favorite one.
Yeah, they do. I get these things from 7-Eleven, which I know 7-Eleven sounds terrible, but I like 7-Eleven food. They have, those little fruit pies?
Yeah.
They have one that's strawberry cheesecake fruit pie, and it's the best. Yeah, it's like a little bit of cheesecake, a little bit of strawberry jelly or whatever, and it's delicious.
Damn.
Yeah. So what's been going on in your world with the hip hop and the rapping and the kick-a-bow? I don't know what hip hop words are.
Like where I'm at with it?
What's been your most recent project that is out for people to check out right now?
So I am on all platforms, from Apple Music to everything. Spotify, Napster, TikTok.
People still use Napster?
I don't know, but it's on there. If you still use Napster.
If people don't, let's start right now. Yeah.
Yeah, so I have a couple, I actually have 2 singles out. One called Con La Botella. And I wrote that one. Shout out my producer, Baller City Productions, from Projekt Mayhem Studios. Hell yeah. He gets down with all his fucking beats, man. And I think it was like one of the first reggaeton beats he made. So, I don't know. For me, he said, I didn't really like it. He told me, I'm like, what do you mean? And that's the song that I did called Bésame Bien, which is another reggaeton song that I wrote. And it's just, to me, they're really beautiful songs. I love them because it's me, that's how I like express myself. Through music, I love it. I love what I do. Yeah. But
what's that? You said that's the most recent. Say that name again, because I cannot say it.
It's not my most recent, but they're the ones that are. Those are the ones that are like out on all platforms. And I guess my recents would be that I've dropped. Yeah,
or that you've been featured on. I know that you're on Projekt Mayhem tracks. Yeah.
My Projekt Mayhem. Yeah. That's my shit.
Shout out what have you been featured on lately? Who have you been working with?
Who I've been working with, like at the studio?
Yeah.
Like right here, like this one, like Projekt Mayhem? Or just
anything that you're working on. Yeah, don't let it just
I work a lot,
just ramble on everything that you've done.
Okay, so
or just the ones you care about. Let's see which ones you pick.
Well, I really love working with my team, Projekt Mayhem, and everybody in there is unique in their own way, like they're from how they sound and their delivery and how they carry themselves and their stage presence, you know, because I've been on stage with everybody there, you know, like I've been able to like share the stage with all of them and working with them. I've even like, I've thrown shows myself too. Like I'm not a promoter. I don't consider myself a promoter like that, but I've thrown shows, you know, like, and I've put people on game. I put people, hey, you want to perform? You know, like, shit, I worked at fucking, what is it? I've done shows right there at Los Globos, Apartment 503, which is a rooftop. Shout out to them, man, their spot right there, fire. Like, I never had a complaint with them. Like, they're just dope as fuck, you know? Yeah. But, I don't know, I've done everything, man. I feel like there's nothing I haven't done. Like, I'm also a musician. I play guitar, I fucking play piano, I play drums. I haven't played drums in a minute, but I'm gonna start getting back into buying, like, I'm gonna buy a bunch of instruments, and I want to have, I'm like a one-man band, you know?
So these two songs that you have released everywhere, when did they come out?
I want to say like 2 years ago, I want to say, because I haven't really dropped, you know, like, I was in a fucking car accident, and then, then I had, like, a couple months after, I had another accident where I fell, you know, but it took a toll on me, you know. I had to recover, and I had to get back on my feet, you know, so it's made me who I am today. And, but, I mean, the people that I'm, like, the artists that I'm working with, like, they're not just, like, artists that, you know, like, oh, like a high and by friend, you know. No, these are people that I fuck with heavy, and they hold a fucking special place in my heart, like you know, because I've been able to fucking work with you, you know, because I'm on the track with you, you know, like, so... It's dope, you know?
You mentioned that, like, everyone at Projekt Mayhem has a different style, different way they carry themselves, different stage presence. What do you think is your element that you bring to the table? What sets you apart from everyone else there?
I guess being able to adapt to, like, anything, really, any genre. Okay. You know, or any, like... Or, I don't know, any sound, really. Not genre necessarily, but...
If y'all were a bunch of spices about to get thrown into a stew, which spice would you be?
Oh, fuck. What spice would I be?
A little bit of fennel, a little bit of chili powder.
Some motherfucking...
Some garlic.
Some garlic? Hell no. Not some garlic, I think.
Oh, I like garlic.
I love garlic, but not like that.
Some garlic.
I can't eat garlic just
some like lemon pepper?
I don't know what spice I would be. I think some fucking... I don't know. I'll be some motherfucking chicken bouillon, motherfucker.
Chicken bouillon? Okay. Okay, standard. That's a base. That's a whole base, you know? You don't need nothing with that besides some water, right? Let it boil. Okay. That says a lot. I mean, like...
I can't say all black pepper or salt.
No. Why not?
You know?
I mean, maybe.
I mean, I want, like, flavor. You know? Like, okay. I love flavor, you know? Yeah. Like, I don't know, me, like...
It's something distinct about it.
Yeah.
It's not the basics.
Like,
yeah. So it's a little different.
Some cayenne pepper.
Okay. Yeah.
Give a little kick.
All right.
I think I would go cayenne pepper.
Okay. Yeah. That's I get it. It adds that spice, and it's not
chili flakes.
It's not just plain. Yeah. All right. So do you have a philosophy when it comes to music? Like, what's the point of music? Why do you make music? Why bother?
It's
a lot of work, you know?
It is, but it's therapy for me. It's therapeutic. Yeah, because that's what I mean. Like, every single song I make is, like, either something that someone's told me that's happened to them, or something, like a situation that reminded me of somebody, and I write about it, or something about myself, you know? And I feel like the ones that are, like, about me, it's like, fuck, like, I sometimes cry when I write my own stuff, and when I'm, like, practicing it, it becomes overwhelming, you know? So that's why, like, I take so many fucking breaks, because my mind is just constantly like this, you know, working. So I want to constantly do something. So my way of like controlling that is by making music, You know, like, you know, people sometimes say, oh, like fidget things, like if you're like having anxiety or something, or like think of like your senses, what can you see, hear, feel, or whatever, you know, and that's kind of like how it is for me, you know, but I don't know, but it's with drums,
make
like,
stuff.
If I'm angry, boom, 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 you know, or if I'm feeling like, I don't know, like I want to sing my fucking heart out, I'm gonna fucking play the guitar or hit the fucking keys, you know? So.
Yeah, I get that. When I get, one of the things that's like, if I have some kind of existential anxiety, like I'm anxious about life in general, not anything specific, my go-to solution is work. Like, if, alright, you have anxiety, something's wrong, just fix it, just work. And music is a way to do that, because a lot of the times it's like, well, I don't know what to do. I should be doing something, but like, what am I supposed to do? Like, because it's not particularly easy to know what you're supposed to do. And so music is a way to be like, all right, if I'm making progress here, then I'm making some kind of progress in life.
You know, like if that's what gets you throughout your days, you know.
What is your, like, do you have a current goal with your music, with your art?
I don't really look forward to getting like signed and shit with huge, like major like record labels and stuff. I don't look forward to it. I never like the outcome, right? But I don't want to speak too much on it. You know, I'm not talking bad about it. You know, I'm not saying
go ahead and talk bad about it.
But it's like, there's just shit that I'm just not okay with. And it's like, why am I going to put myself in that place, in that position, to experience what these motherfuckers are making other artists experience? I'm not going to do that. I'm just not, you know? Like, my life's been a fucking, like, not the greatest, you know? I've been in a shithole, you know? I've sometimes had to struggle and fucking eat in the fucking dark, you know, and fucking not having anywhere to shower, bro. Like, that shit fucking sucks, you know? Like, when I say I come from the gutter, I come from the motherfucking gutter, you know? So, shout out Projekt Mayhem for always having my back, you know? There was times where I'd just be like, yo, I just need some, like, to clear my fucking head, and I'll fucking go there. So, shout out Ryman for that. He's a real one, you know? And, shout out my best friend, Fallacy. Shout out Boom Coom, Pink Bands, Pride by Bands, that's the homie right there. Ooh, from HP. Complex, shout out Complex, Clash, shout out everybody up in that bitch, you know, everybody that's ever stepped foot in there that works with Projekt Mayhem. Shout out Kitty Girls.
None of them.
What?
Y'all heard me. Forget you all. I got beef. Nah, I'm playing. I don't got beef. They know it. So, any, like, specific, when I say goals, though, like, any, like, alright, I'm gonna make this album, I'm gonna make this video, I've been dreaming up this video, and I wanna
on, like,
put it together.
4 or 5 albums.
Okay.
Like, at once.
Okay.
It's crazy. Like, I didn't even, you know what's funny? I didn't even plan to do that. Which was crazy. I just remember just writing shit, you know, throughout the years, just writing, blah, blah, blah. I fucking took, 2 years, started writing, like, 5 albums, you know, not even knowing it.
Yeah.
But, like, because I could do so many different genres, I can pick and choose where shit can fucking go.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, why 5 and not one big? It's because they're all different genres? Yeah. That's the way you're feeling it?
Yeah, because, man, I'm telling you, like, I love fucking singing, and I'm just gonna be blunt, you know, that's just how I am. Yeah, I'm working on 5 albums, probably more. I got probably like a whole, like, 2 albums on the acoustic guitar, just me and the acoustic guitar.
Okay.
And then that shit could be R&B, that shit could be fucking hip-hop, that shit could be a fucking slam poetry, fucking, you know, because I do slam poetry too, you know. Okay. But, I'm just a writer overall. I love writing. I don't consider myself a rapper. I don't consider myself, you know, I'm just an artist. My versatility can, just, you know, like, in the middle of the fucking ocean. You know, like.
What, do you have one that you're going to work on first to get it, like, recorded and released first, or,
Yes.
Yes. Which one? Which style?
Latin pop.
Latin pop, okay.
Yeah, Latin pop.
What kind of music would that be? Like, what kind of artists make music that you consider, like, the blueprint for Latin pop?
I don't know, like,
I assume Bad Bunny. That's what he does, right?
Bad Bunny. He's funny.
Yeah.
Cae bien.
Yeah. See, I don't speak any Spanish, so I don't listen to any Spanish
I'm
music.
like, he's cool. You know?
I don't know what the style is. You know.
He's a good artist.
Yeah.
Really, really good artist. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
He's fucking talented, unique in his own fucking way. I think he's a beautiful, fucking gorgeous person. You know, his aura is beautiful. Like, I think Bad Bunny's dope as fuck. But yeah. I think one of the artists that I really, really listen to the most would be Ozuna, Rauw Alejandro. I love Karol G. Karol G's pretty dope. She gets fucking down. You know, she went through some shit. I'm not even gonna speak on it. You know, but
yeah.
Like I look forward to one day like sharing the stage with them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like fangirling type of shit. It's nothing like that. Like if they walked up over here, man, I'll be honored to fucking meet them. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, you know, like.
Oh, that's what I do with all the people I like. Like I have an embarrassing streak of when I meet somebody that's famous. Like I tell them, like I'm fangirling out right now. Like I can't come up with words to say. Bro. Yeah, I once met the comedian Theo Von at while I was working. I went to deliver papers at this building, and he just happened to be like at the elevator, and I was like, Are you Theo Von? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh man, I'm such a big fan. Like I can't come up with words to say it. You're the best. Yes, I fangirl out whenever I meet anyone. Have you met anyone that you're like, oh, I look up to this person so much, like I'm a huge fan of them?
Hell yeah. I've met a lot of people, like a lot of artists, which is why I feel like I don't really tend to fangirl, because it's like...
Because you've met them all?
I feel like I'm just meant to be...
yeah, in their circles.
You know, like, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But I think when I was barely getting into, like, hip-hop and stuff, like, not, like, listening to music, but, like, actually writing it, composing it, you know, like, it's different. But Reverie is one of the artists that I feel like really inspired me to just express myself and be free through music, you know, like be free, like. And it's crazy because my homie showed me one of her songs called One Syllable and stuff, and I remember like just seeing it on Facebook somewhere, and I don't know, I just really like that track.
Yeah.
One syllable, love. Kill 'em all, I'm so gullible. Your lullaby sucks so bad. You know, that's one of my, like... Yeah, so shout out Reverie. You know, she put me on game, and also I got the chance to meet her. Not only just meet her, but get to know her as an artist, as a person. And how hard they fucking work is just... It's dang, like... Yeah. People work hard for their shit, you know. I'm like, I thought I was working hard. No, I need to fucking work harder.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and I was like, no, like, I need to work harder too. Like,
yeah. So you were a fan of Reverie first, and then you got to meet her.
Yeah, I got the chance to meet her at the, I think it was at the Mint Bar, and I think that's also where I met the Grouch.
Oh, nice.
That's where I met the Grouch at. So,
as in the Grouch and Eli, that same Grouch, yeah.
Yeah, the Grouch. I think so.
And Eli, he had an album with... Yeah, right?
They just took it, they just took out a... What was it called? I forgot what it was called.
Yeah.
But, no, for sure. Like, I got the chance to meet her and then also model for her brand, Satori Mob. So shout out Satori Mob.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah. It's always fun, like, working with them, and they're great people to me, you know.
Yeah.
They're really beautiful people. She's super talented. She's been through shit too, you know. And I feel like I could relate to a lot of her stories that she speaks up about through her music. So I think
were you planning on meeting her, or did you just happen to run into her at the Mint Bar?
Somebody invited me to that event.
Okay. And
I invited one of my old friends, and I was like, hey, you want to go? You know, I could bring one more person. So I went, and I got the chance to meet her and stuff. And
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know, I thought it was pretty dope.
I do think it's a little different when you meet somebody that you look up to when you plan on it. Like I used to meet a lot of like the bands I was fans of when I was younger, because like because I was such a big fan of smaller bands, like I don't plan on meeting like J. Cole ever, but like the singer, it might, who knows, but like the singer from Sleeping Giant, I would like show up at shows, and like as soon as the show was over, like everyone would leave and be like, hey, what's up? I can see you right there. Like, and that was one of my favorite things about being a fan of artists who aren't like Billboard Top 10.
Yeah.
Because even going to the shows, like, oh, this is a room that holds 60 people maximum. Like that's a good show, because no matter how late you show up, even if you're at the back of the crowd, you can still see the artists.
Yeah.
Where, like, the one time I've been to, like, an actual big show was to see A Day to Remember at Warped Tour, and, like, there was no way I was going to be able to see them perform. No matter, like, how hard I tried. Like, I could push my way as far as I go, and then, like, I'm just smashed like a sardine, and they're, like, a mile away from me. Like, oh, I can kind of... I can see some Lego people running around on stage. I'm not sure who is who. It could be a cover band. I don't know, you know? So I think that's what's great about loving more unknown artists. And also the fact that you get to tell people, like, oh, you don't know about this person? Oh, I see. Right. You know, you get to hold that over your friend's head. Like, oh, yeah, I got the good taste in music.
Oh, yeah, I've got the chance to meet so many artists, man. Like a lot of artists, I think I met. I don't know. I think a lot of people that I kind of just, I don't know, grew up kind of listening to as well. You know, fucking. I remember meeting fucking. I don't even know, but I met Ice Cube once too.
Oh yeah.
I met fucking Sugar Free, fucking.
I got
MB Riders.
When I used to perform under the name MC Misfit, and I was terrible. I would get these shows from this promoter Eric, who would book shows at Chain Reaction. But he also booked shows at some hip hop venue. He was like, "We're just starting up this hip hop venue, so we're gonna book hip hop shows now." And I was like, "Yeah, sure." But he always had like a huge pre-sale, because he's used to working with bands who like a band with 5 members. You can say, "Hey, you have to sell 25 tickets," and they're all like, "Oh yeah, we can each sell $50 worth of tickets." But when you're a solo artist and they're like, "Oh, you gotta sell 25 tickets, $10 each." Oh, I gotta cover $250. Like, that's hard to do as a solo artist. But one of the shows he offered me was with Ice Cube. And he was like, Ice Cube's gonna play the club.
Oh shit!
But you gotta sell like 40 tickets at $10 each. And it was like, nah, I can't do that. Yeah. Fuck. He also offered me a show with 2 Chainz, and at the time I had no idea who 2 Chainz was. I was like, nah, I'm good.
What?
But it was the same situation though, where it was like a massive pre-sale. It was like 2012 when he asked me, so it was like it was before 2 Chainz really blew up. I mean, he probably had a few hits out at that time. I don't know. I don't follow music.
That's when he was barely like popping off, huh?
Yeah.
On a little streak.
What is? Do you think about like the visual aesthetic of your music, like where you get like album art and stuff? Do you have like a consistent tone for that over your music?
Well, a lot of my stuff, like I've worked with like other people too, like photographers, videographers, graphic designers, and stuff like that. Yeah. I definitely want I want to come up with my own brand, my own clothing line. Yeah. So, you know, like me, I love luxury, so my shit gotta look nice. So I'm picky, you know, like.
I tell people all the time with like whenever I talk to people about cars, I'm like, I don't care at all about getting a Charger or a Mustang or nothing. Like, I want a Lexus or like a Cadillac. Like, those are the cars. Actually, I don't care if they go fast. Oh yeah, they're cool. I mean,
65.
Okay, I was gonna say like the 60 eras ones are the best ones.
Well, yeah, my sister has one too.
But Like, I prefer, like, the luxury cars way over the muscle cars. Like, I don't need to drive fast. I want to drive slow and just have, like, some leather seats and just a classic luxury. Because I go luxury over performance all the time. Like, that's the way I feel. So you as well. Like, luxury is the image, right?
Classic shit. You know, like, shit, classic. You know?
I dress up nice every Sunday just because, like, it's just some Sunday best. I gotta wear my best on Sunday.
Oh, my Project Mayhem.
What up, yo?
Bonco into his ass. We both rocking that blue. That's funny.
Alright. Yeah. So, alright. So we're gonna finish up this episode, and I'll get you in right at 3. Right. Oh yeah, yep. Thank you, man. All right. Yeah, luxury stuff. So when you would make a brand, it would be fancy stuff instead of streetwear.
I definitely want to have sections.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm picky.
Okay. Yeah, everything. Make everything. One a different
like,
brand for each album. You know, you got your Latin pop album with this kind of clothes, and then you get the straight hip hop with this kind of clothes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be working hard as fuck on that too. So I want to launch that shit, but I'm gonna work on it next year. But I'm already starting to work on it now because I have ideas. Because I also draw too.
Mm-hmm.
So I draw. I don't really. Like, I paint, kind of, but I paint more with, like, soft pastels. Like charcoal. If you ever painted with charcoal, drawn with charcoal, it's, like, really, like, dusty, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, it's, like, a different texture. I love it. I love fucking painting. I love drawing. I love everything, you know?
Who are your do you have favorite, like, visual artists that you look up to?
Visual artists? I don't think so. I don't think I know anyone that... Yeah, like, that's why, like, I mostly do all my stuff, you know, because it's me, you know, and it's like, shit, I'll probably draw my own album cover.
Yeah, where's the influence come from? What kind of things influence your art?
I'm not so sure. That's actually a good question. That's actually a really good question, because... I love drawing, like, I love landscapes, too, right? Don't get me wrong, I like drawing, like, mountains and trees and shit, but... I can also do, like, I don't know what style it is, but I mean, it's like a bunch of random, like, different things in one, like, sheet of paper, right? Okay. So you got different, like, I don't know, it's crazy. I think I need to show you something, like an example, so I'll send you that.
Just wild abstract stuff?
Yeah, abstract shit, yeah. Like, but like, characters and faces and like, I don't know. I have some gore shit too. Like,
I assume graffiti influenced.
Yeah.
Like the way everything's all on the same page, different artists and things.
Mainly,
that can clash between everything.
Yeah, because I've always wanted to, like, do murals, you know? Like, I love that shit. Like, if I have my own space to do it, I'll fucking get down. Because I'll own that fucking space, shit. Like, I'll fucking I'll put the speakers up and I'll just fucking draw some shit, you know? I'll sketch that bitch out on the whole wall. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Like, you know?
Yeah, when I have drawings on my walls at home. When I was in high school, I used to have all my friends, like, do whatever on my wall, and so there was, like, a section on my wall that just had, like, all these Sharpie marks of Muffin for some reason. Muffin and various names from everyone writing their names and stuff. I love that. I love the, like, chaos of tons of people putting art on the same thing, and
like collabs and shit. Yeah, like, yeah. Oh my god, I've seen that before. Dang.
Like, I mean, like I said, I love these ghost rings. This kind of art style where it's like different little doodles put together. Like, I think it's the coolest thing. Yeah, right. People be too boring sometimes. Like in design,
like if you look at it, it's just like. They literally drew a fucking brain on this thing.
Yeah. And it calls to, like, the like the childhood style of having a notebook in class and you just doodle all day when you're not thinking, and then you get something that's like, this is my whole thought throughout the day. This is a day's worth of thoughts in these little doodles that I didn't care enough to take a whole day on, but like each one says something. Yeah. I love that stuff. Yeah. So alright, so we covered what's next, what you're working on right now.
We got a whole fucking Projekt Mayhem. You know, like,
is there a whole like collab project coming out?
Yeah, we're all gonna fucking fuck shit up.
Yeah, what is the upcoming? Is there any upcoming events with Projekt Mayhem? I know you guys are doing something
for next
Wednesday,
year,
right?
For next year, yeah. So for next year, I'm planning on also doing events. I want to bring back up my events. Fucking Foxy La Chingona Entertainment. What the fuck is good? Hit them with that. You know, like Foxy La Chingona, Chingona's Live. That's what the fuck I was doing at Los Globos.
Yeah, what went down last Wednesday? There was something at Projekt Mayhem last Wednesday, right?
Last Wednesday? Yeah, we had
I saw clips. I saw people posting.
Yeah, we had the Friendsgiving. I was like, where the fuck is Kid Icarus?
I didn't. No one told me.
Fuck.
I probably wouldn't have gone anyways. I was doing something, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, we're planning on having a fucking. You should definitely go for this Secret Santa.
Okay. Yeah.
Yo, Secret Santa.
A Secret Santa where like everyone draws names and buys stuff, or is it like the like what do they call it? What's that? Is it like the game where everyone buys a white elephant, where they buy like a random gift and you pick it and then you steal other people's gifts and stuff? Okay. You ever watch the show Mr. In Between?
Nah.
No. I recommend it.
I'm gonna have to watch it.
It's like this. It's about this Australian hitman. And there's one episode where he goes to a Christmas party and they're playing a game like that, and his daughter gets a unicorn. Shit. And then his girlfriend's brother steals the unicorn at the end of the game, and he's like, why would you steal a unicorn from a little girl? Like, why do you want the unicorn? He's like, I don't know, it's fun, it's kitschy. And so he ends up like beating him up and getting in trouble for it, but it's an excellent show. I highly recommend it. Yeah.
I'm down.
So that's what's going on at Projekt Mayhem this month, huh? Some Christmas stuff.
For sure, yeah. No, we're gonna definitely, show love. I love showing love to them because shit, they're they're my family, Yeah. That's how I see them. So. You
got any music videos or anything you're working on?
Yeah. There's this song that I am gonna be dropping with the homie Bon Cone.
Okay.
More than a little bit. More than a little bit. That's what it's called.
Yeah, that's gonna be a jam, huh?
Yeah, that's just gonna be dope. I ain't never really had shit.
Do you have a day for the recording?
Not yet, but we already have a music video.
Okay. You need extras? You already filmed the music video. Filmed. Okay. What's going on with it?
It's editing. It's all editing. Like,
I mean, like,
chopped it up and everything.
What's going on in the video? What's the video about? Like,
so we ended up like getting these 2 studios, right? Mm-hmm. And I don't know, it's just fucking partying, having fun, you know. I need more than a little bit. I'm trying to go stupid. It's
you got a release date that you can tell people like this day? Check it out. Be on the lookout.
Not yet. I don't have one out yet, but I'll give you an update on that for sure. Yeah,
I'll definitely. I'll let people know who listen to this. The 3 people. I see you there, Kevin. Thanks for watching. I don't know who watches. I don't.
But yeah, I'm gonna definitely shoot you a date if anything, because that's something I do need to talk to Bon Cone about. Okay. What's up? When we gonna, when we dropping it?
Yeah.
So.
All right. So the goal is not mainstream Billboard success, but what is the top goal? What's the top goal? What's the lifestyle? Top. What's the lifestyle that you wanna be living because of this?
Luxury, baby. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Luxury. I'm tired of, like, struggling, man. I think that's what it is. I want to make sure that, like, you know, bullshit aside, like, I want to make sure that my family is, like, taken care of, you know, like, my sisters and brothers, like, my brothers and sisters, and, like, I just want to make sure that their kids and their kids' kids are going to be good, you know?
Yeah.
I want to break the chain and what the fuck we're accustomed to, because, you know, why limit ourselves when we could be, you know, making better decisions for ourselves and for our future. Mm-hmm. So I think I needed to do that for me, because I don't know, sometimes I'm just like, fuck, like, I don't know, I just care so much about people, you know. I feel like I love hard, and I have a big heart, you know, and I just want to see people happy. That's all it is, and that's why I love singing. I love performing. I love playing guitar, because it's a different feel, like, when you're playing guitar and singing, you know, like, on some, like, Bruno Mars shit, you know, like Alicia Keys or fucking John Mayer. I fucking love John Mayer, you know, like, there's a lot of artists that I love. I've met Big Boy. I've met fucking everybody, man. Like, you know, like, right now I'm also gonna, I'm barely stepping into acting, so that's another, you know, side that I'm joining, you know, like, it's different. But I don't know, I'm excited for it, because it's gonna be huge. Oh my god, I don't even want to say too much, because I can't. But when I'm ready to talk about it, I will definitely hit you up.
Okay.
And we could, you know, chop it up. But
get me in contact with some writers. I'll give them unsolicited advice.
Hell yeah. The fuck?
So we are reaching the end here. We're going to be wrapping up in a minute. So this is where I ask the guests to shout out anybody who's not getting enough attention, any artists, any local business owners, any I don't know, cat groomers,
right?
You know, morgue, any morticians. You're like, right. Hey, if any of your family dies, this is the guy to bring them to. He'll make them look real pretty. Yeah. Yeah, damn, shout out anybody who needs some more attention.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I just want to do, I guess, a couple shout outs. You know, first off, shout out to my mom. Shout out my girl. Shout out my family, my brothers and sisters. I love all of y'all. And shout out to the Projekt Mayhem family, you know, and the people that I'm going to, the people that I'm going to be working with next, you know, from A-list actors to, you know, like, it's going to be huge as fuck that, like, my life is just going to be different. I think it's going to be different. It's going to definitely shift a little. But I look forward to meeting new people, making new connections, and building with them to make sure we all succeed. Because I'm about that, you know? I'm a fucking hustler, man. I make my money, you know? Like, I make my bread. Like, I fucking work hard, you know? Like, this shit... That's what the fuck I'm used to. Working too much. You know, so we don't really sleep, we don't really rest. You know, you next thing you know, you're getting home at 2 a.m. and then you're like, oh, I got a couple of hours to sleep, you know, and next thing you know, you're up at like 5 a.m, getting ready, hopping in the shower, fucking toilet seat's cold, like butt ass naked. You feel me? So
that's the most difficult thing right now.
But yeah.
Cold. It's way too cold waking up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna second that. Shout out to Projekt Mayhem. Shout out Projekt Mayhem. And shout out Section 9.
Hey.
Yeah. The Ryman's group with the homie Matt, who's also Section on this 9. Podcast all the time.
Hell yeah.
And with that, I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody. Have a great day. Thank you so much for sitting down with me.
See you guys again.
Oh no, I'm never. I will see like 5 of you again. Not the 6th one though. I don't like you, creep. Thank you so much for doing this interview.
Man. Thank you. It's a pleasure, man.
Yeah,
anytime.
Peace out, everyone.
Sunrise, I looked up from the ground, and I swear I'll never be royalty until I bow. Used to be a scuzzy bumper, look at me now. Finally gained the throne when I've been giving up my crown. I'm feeling blessed. Tell me, how are you? Just let me